Hello, YouTube, and it is time for the final act of Natlan. Natlan, Act 6 of the Archon quest. It is our final stop before we toddle off to not cry. We obviously, last time out, got to the end of the major parts of Natlan, saved the whole place with Mavawika and the captain giving essentially his life for that. Although we can still go visit him, I believe. I have unlocked that part of the map. This part, I am leaving that to my exploration outside of videos. Now, I believe we have to meet up with Yan-san, because we're off to the Collective of Plenty. There Yan-san is. We actually haven't been here yet. Hey, buddy.
Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
You actually have a name to use for me. I kind of forgot about that. Like, because I have this ancient name, you have a name to use for me instead of calling me the Traveler.
Oh hey, Coach Yan-san. What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to
But she
do.
wants to, Yan-san. She's been very, very upfront.
A little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good.
Yeah.
You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The
Okay.
Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon. And
Ooh.
so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one
Hold
thing,
on.
I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
Yes, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it,
Let's
do
just
it.
help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
Is Paimon's voice actress/actor changed? She sounds slightly different to the previous act.
Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
I swear Paimon sounds slightly different. Am I crazy? Backwards. Patrol the area. Ooh. Lee, I need your pillar. Don't take that out of context. Oh, very much. One of the most useful characters in this entire game, Zhongli, for a multitude of reasons. Up there. So this is the volcano region. With this crazy volcano stuff going on, which is really cool, by the way. I think I remember myself wondering a couple of years ago whether they'd add something active to the world, like a volcano, that has an impact every now and then.
What's this? Was there always a cave here?
She definitely sounds
right?
different.
Seems like a the thing to do on a patrol.
She sounds posher.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away. Oh, yes, our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
Hi,
See that
hilichurl.
shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off.
What the hell is that?
Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
Hibernation chamber? What?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What
Hey, shit.
spaceship?
What? Am I not remembering something?
Wait. You mean the
Oh.
spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how
Oh.
did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien! Oh, wait, no. Descender. But anyway,
I was gonna
now we
say,
know where it came from.
I'm known as a descent.
Question
Don't call me an alien.
how did it
I'm an
get
elf.
here? The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here. Then that hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your brother was here recently.
And by extension, the abyss.
Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Anson's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Anson?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Anson, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
Oh. More abyss again.
I've heard of the
Yes.
Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great, then let's head over together.
Here we go then. A space and time for you. What an interesting little thing. Right then. Yeah, I swear Paimon's voice sounds a little softer. Is that the word? Might be the word. Come on then. There we go. Speaker's chamber. Mavrika, are you here? Mavrika. Hello, Mavrika.
Malika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for our recent victory
be
over
us?
the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
Hell nah.
Oh? In what way?
Yeah.
Yep, that's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Family
I see.
troubles.
My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief.
It's okay,
When you first
Mavrika. We're
mentioned
not
your
going to stab you in the back.
I
It's
was
fine.
worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you.
Okay.
Right
I
now,
can do
the
that.
Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Yes, Mavrika, ma'am. Anything you say, Mavrika. Oh look, there's my daily coming through. My daily login. I want to change my party. I have a level 90 sword I want to try out on Fiorina. I also kind of want to do something a bit silly, and let's do this.
There's still a long road
Because I
ahead.
don't show the Traveller enough love. I have no idea how my Traveller is built. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, do I have any just floating artifacts that I could put on you? Anywhere? Do you think Ito really needs this? Do you think I really ever gonna play Ito? I mean, might as well. I don't care about stealing Ito's artifacts. Do I need pyro damage? Oh god. Not pyro damage. I mean, we can take Zhangling's. I have to sort my Zhangling out at some point. That's fine. Attack percentage? We've got one on... Is that photos on? God, it's been a long time. Yoimiya? Chi-Chi? I forgot that I actually genuinely built my Chi-Chi at one point. Ito's got one here. It's going to be a defense one though. So maybe we go for this one that is on Candace. And then I'm not taking Yaimiko's. I don't like disrupting Yaimiko's build, but Kaching has got one here. Then I just need a Sans. That's not EM. Which I can steal from someone. Dia? Kaching? Who's least likely to need it? Baruzan, really. Gives you a bit of energy recharge. What does that give me? I mean, I can fix that. Oh, I forgot I got this. How lovely. Where is it? I saw it. Not the one on Ayaka. Oh, no, that was on... I'll hide them. There we go. That will temporarily sort my crit rate out. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Why do I have something in here? Oh. I didn't know the Traveller had a new outfit. Complete the Archon Quest True Moon. I'm guessing that's in Not Cry. Ooh. Ooh, I very much like that. That's very nice. I've also got new wings. Look at these. I linked to my Xbox account. I really need to get these. These are... Woo! Right up my street. It's about as good as I can do for now, I think. With C6 because it's Traveller. Traveller things. You need healing, Traveller. Where are we going? Out the door. It also gives me a chance to use Pyro Traveller. Who we've dearly missed recently. That's an awkward place to get to, isn't it? Where am I going? Right. Oh no. I don't have the teleport points. Oh no. Here we go again. That gives me an excuse to stop off at this Statue of the Seven. There we go. Now my Traveller has her full HP again. And to get here quickly, I'm going to go to the top of this. I did this to get to the Flower Feather Clan. And then jump off. And hope that's enough. It's a crazy way this area is like built. Not sure how good it is for traversing, but you know, I won't pick holes, it's fine. There we go. Hasn't taken that long. It's okay. Not too bad. I can unlock this teleport point. Wrong way. Go to the Masters of the Night Wind and provide support. I'm here. Oh, great hero of Natlan has arrived.
Look, it's Silali.
Ah, my favorite. Hello, Silali.
Huh, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us? How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Lolly out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey, she's saying your brother has poor taste.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one who thinks
Wait,
that.
what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order?
Oh, not just
That because I was mad. But maybe I went too far?
not just a member, Lolly. Not
Hey,
just a member.
let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there.
Let's get it.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Lolly.
True.
Anyway, let's get him!
Also, no hard feelings. Charles Lolly! I've been waiting for this moment.
Get to work.
She's a shielder, right? Oh my god, yes. Yes. Where the hell are you? I'm trying to work this out. Hold on. Hold on. Can I look at her? Oh, that's adorable. Oh my god, that's adorable. What the bloody hell does she scale off of? 1211 EM. She scales off EM? Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, to C3 Sitlali, I see. I see. Because I actually don't know how Sitlali works at all. It's Papa who followed the character. It's Papa. Shield damage absorption. 1224% of elemental mastery plus 3814. Seal duration 20 seconds. Zhongli, you've got competition, buddy.
You two. Time to end this.
Oh my god!
Time to shine.
Oh, I love her so much. Oh, I need Sitlali.
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
Nah, we got it.
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold.
Oh my god, we're straight back into it, huh?
Show no mercy.
Woo! Here, have a meteor.
Shower me with praise.
I get so confused when I've got 5 characters to cycle through.
Forward! Crush them!
Forward! 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 Oh, she's so cool. Oh! Oh! Sitlali is a character that I could genuinely see myself like maxing. And I've not had that since Who'd Hell. Dark-light candlesticks created by the believers in the Abyss and Chaos will constantly absorb nearby characters' elemental energy converted into void wards. Destroy these walls as quickly as possible to retrieve their converted elemental energy.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my opponent. Find a way to destroy it.
Oh. Wrong character.
Stabilize.
Do I get double barrier for this?
Show no mercy. This order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance.
Yeah, Farina now has a level 90 weapon, by the way. So she should be better than she was. Not perfect by any means.
Fulfill our pact. Suffer the
Overall animation is epic.
warriors. Attack. After them.
I could use Kokomi instead of Zhongli. I didn't know I was going to get a Charles Sitlali. Oh, she has such cool, like, graphics and everything as well.
Someone else.
Whoa! Okay, that's not good. I didn't realize my barrier had gone down. Whoa!
Take me.
Okay. Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold on.
We'll have order.
Long end another bar. Thank you. Destroy the blooming thing. Holy crap, I need my skirt back. I also need my Sitlali. I want my Sitlali.
Time to show you what happens when you mess with the masters of the
The
night.
boss, the boss, the boss, the boss. Okay. I'm in a bubble, I'm in a bubble, bubble, bubble. I'm gonna use Kokomi. Especially with these guys being water. Or Hydra, I should say.
Mine to wield.
Quickly! Quickly! My Skunk has 150 HP.
The stars fade to
I did dash in time.
Order guide you.
Strike a pop.
Yeah, this is gonna take a little.
Stabilize.
Come on! Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, I still can't measure. Well, this is something.
Strike a pose. Let the world collide.
It's gonna take me a bajillion years like this to break through him. Get off the pillar.
Gather.
I really need my skirk. Thank you. New Zoggy pillar. Now. Oh my god. Stop.
Let my name
Stop.
Solidify. This is order.
Holy. That did not go to plan.
Hold is neutralized. Good work, everyone. Huh. The
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
I'll join you.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Huh?
I see.
Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
Yan-san is right. So we're no wiser to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If only I could get Asa to talk to me. I could get all the answers for all of us. I'm heading back to the Collective of Plenty.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. Lolly and I will take care of things here.
I mean, a victory feast would have been nice. This guy could have 150 HP. Where's that statue? I need that statue. And breathe. I was too busy, like, messing around with Sitlali because I was so excited that I got to actually try her and then I kind of messed everything up. My bad. My bad, coach. I'm definitely doing everything in my power to pull Sitlali when she next comes to a battle, though. That is for certain. I might even just save for her after I hopefully get Chaska.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and Sitlali are waiting for us. Ugh. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your brother's pocket as he passed by? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way.
It does.
Then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Hello?
Thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
Hi?
Who
Who?
are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
But where are these monsters you speak of?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
What is going on?
We're not.
I'm
We're
confused.
completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Who is she? What is she doing? Why is she doing?
Oh no! It looks like something really hit. Quick, let's see if she's okay.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. And you're like, great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
What?
Gather.
So much what? Oh, okay. So, Pirate Traveler can be off-field. Let's see.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. You just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well,
Paimon, don't say it out loud.
Anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith.
Do
Thanks
it.
for saving me just now.
You
I'm
don't
really grateful for your help.
look like you're from around here.
That's Paimon,
I
and
don't
this is the Traveler.
recognize your attire.
You'll be safe from any monsters, as long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
She's got pretty eyes.
That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any—
Good idea. We'll take you.
Where is she from?
Thank you so
How
much.
did she find herself where
Despite
she
getting
is?
injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your
Yes,
own.
good question, Paimon.
So, where are you from, Deirdith?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe
The
all these
village have a
trials and
name?
tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
The savior?
That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the Savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Hey, stop talking for me.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The Savior was described
Ah.
as a young man.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
We
Oh,
all know who
of
it
course.
is.
If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it? You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see him?
That might be a bit difficult.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. It would make sense that the Savior...
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience.
Paimon, shut it.
Presser, what's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just... how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more
Are you
than
getting
that.
flustered?
Mean limit. What happens after 3 seconds?
I wouldn't
I'm
probe into
sorry.
that question.
Please forget that I
Paimon.
said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
Alright then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy. What a mysterious
That
girl.
was a confusing
We should
interaction.
definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your brother when she's healed.
She seems to
Anyway,
like
this is
me,
probably all
yes.
the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
She seems to get very flushed and flustered around me. She's still in there. Yes. She's also... Oh no. She's holding her arm up. I thought she was missing an arm for a minute. I was like, what? Okay. She comes from a village, goodness knows where, which is a big part of the missing information because she doesn't look like she comes from around Natlan. She doesn't wear Natlan attire. Does she come from Not Cry? Don't recognise her attire from anywhere else we've been to before,
You're
so...
back.
That's why I bring up Not Grey.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes
Something
you
very
wonder
odd
what
is
the
going
Abyss
on.
Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Great. Thanks, you two.
What a very perplexing start to this act. My girl is very odd. Hello, Scutora.
Wow, Tumaini, our
That's me.
hero. We've
Hi.
actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it though. You do?
Yeah, I do.
Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
I do actually recognize the name.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or
Meditating?
something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe
Abundance.
to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't
HSR's
sense
had an
anything
impact on me
untoward,
too much.
so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they
Meditating.
spend trying to beat us to a
Since
pulp.
when do the Abyss Order meditate?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
I'm interested how this is about to pan out. Cantalo. Hello.
Is that Tumaini?
Yes, it's me,
What brings
Tumaini.
you here? Is this like
Me, Tumaini.
a meet and greet?
Hello.
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a Traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
Buddy.
No one's here to judge you on your posture
Calm
or your
down.
facial expressions. Relax.
I travel with a floating piece of
All right then.
whatever.
I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Yeah.
Paimon guess. An autograph, right?
Shut up, Paimon.
That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Fair enough. Reasonable
But I
judgment.
am still on patrol, so please, great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Yes, Paimon.
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Woohoo! Ugh.
Hi. You notice I don't have a really ridiculous stance. I just sort of stand here.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
Okay. Okay, Paimon. I feel like I'm assuming it's a new
So,
VA
did
for
the guards
Paimon
find
because she
anything?
sounds different. She sounds softer and I like it.
Nothing much, no.
Because sometimes she could be so
Someone
like
mentioned that the Abyss
blaringly
Warrior
like
has been doing some
shouty
kind of
high pitched that it'd be like,
meditation or
ooh,
prayer,
you know?
but
I'm
apparently
not
it's
getting that from her
harmless.
at the moment. So
Paimon wanted
Good.
to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
because we hear Paimon so much. Like so much. So it's very important how Paimon comes across speech wise. And if she's really like obnoxious is the wrong word, but sharp on the ears, it becomes quite taxing over time. So for a character that has so much involvement in the speech parts of the game, it's nice to have her a little bit softer. Hey, is it Lolly?
Traveler?
Oh,
You're back already? No one thought to wake me up, huh?
how is your...
In fairness, you look pretty
Yeah.
hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have
How
you
the
know
drinks?
I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at
Yeah.
face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Does that mean anything to you, St. Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh.
Likewise.
Even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on.
Truly is a mystery then, huh?
No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure,
True.
but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come
Not
find
diving
me when
into
you're
a
ready
war
to
head
talk to the
first
chiefs.
without much planning and just on the whims of whoever might want to do so for publicity. Anyway, moving on. Did you hear, Silali?
Sure, what is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
You mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Alright, we get it.
Okay, yep.
Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
The thing is, it happened, so it existed,
Care
Paimon.
to elaborate
Whether-
on what happened?
whether
This all
Sitlali
sounds rather mysterious.
knows about it, knows about the phenomenon or not, it happened. There's no denying
Really?
it.
You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Are you jealous, Silali?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise.
She actually genuinely looks really pissed off by it. Is she actually jealous?
But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior.
Yes.
That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
True.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Silali's jealous. You know, if you want to hold my hand, Silali, I mean, you can. It's fine. We can do that, you know.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant.
When Yanson puts it like that, it does seem a little
Sounds
fishy.
sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Oh, she's
Traveler,
definitely
we
gone.
still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Is that going to be okay with Sitlali?
Finally got here, and now I can even find the recipient.
You're okay, Sitlali?
Why holding hands? Why that specifically? Why not literally anything else?
She's gonna say something.
Holding hands?
He's so tied up on the holding hands. Oh, she's amazing. All right, let's go and check up on her. Hi, just checking up on you. We haven't found Savior. We haven't found my brother, but it's fine. I'm just checking up on you. Please don't get flustered when I walk through the cave door? Cave opening. Don't know why I was going to call it a door. What cave has a door? This is a really awkward place to get to. I'm going to be honest. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hello? Are you still here? No.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right?
No.
Oh, it's so quiet though. Nat was right. Maybe she never intended to stay here.
Shush. Oh.
Traveler, watch out!
Hey. I think she probably heard the approach and was defending herself, to be honest with you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly precise.
Sure.
Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
Good question.
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. She already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Nothing adds up.
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Sure, I noticed the recipe only takes an hour and a half. She said she was going to die of starvation in an hour and a half.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now
Oh,
too.
okay, Paimon.
Go on
Okay.
then. You can join us for dinner.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
Question. We are not that far away from the tribes. It would be safer and more comfortable and better food-wise if we just went to one of the tribes and stayed there. I could vouch. Instead of staying in a random cave in the middle of nowhere on the side of a mountain. Just me. Just me thinking, that's all.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre.
Holy
Guess
cow.
that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars
Oh, I
more
forgot about
beautiful
that
than ever
place.
before.
I forgot what it's called.
You weren't in there that long.
It's not Celestia, but like.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Uh-huh. Interesting question.
But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives,
then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world, and that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Where is this village?
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Oh, lady, you
One
have
day.
no
If
idea.
only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what?
Noble cause.
It's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
I don't understand this person. Yes, but the more I feel reserved in my judgment because I'm not sure yet, you know?
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible.
Can you see them now?
Yes. This is really weird.
Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be
Okay. No, we're not actually gonna do this. Rena, help me.
Mine to wield.
Excuse you. I don't think you can bypass me, buddy. Sorry, I've left one of my little Farina pets in there. My bad. Fine.
Order guide you.
Don't go too high, buddy, otherwise I'm not going to be able to hit you, and that's going to be really annoying. I'd say it's got a little bit tougher in this act, in terms of, like, ability of opponents.
Stabilize.
Oh, I forget about the bleed on these as well. More. The bleed is becoming an issue. You climb that pillar, Zhongli, I swear to God. Okay, that's not too bad.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
Yeah.
I was just The image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
Alright. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler? Alright. Deardith will be...
She seems
Huh?
pretty...
Deardith? Why are you going in alone?
Eh? She seems so sort of infatuated with us at times. It's a bit weird. Oh. This looks like the Night Kingdom. Why are we back here again? Ah! If it isn't our brother. That flower is familiar.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed.
This seems to be referencing Carnia.
And the birth of a savior.
The curse is the curse of immortality that was placed upon Carnia by Renova. Yes? That seems to reference Carnia to me.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Huh?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this.
Well, keep watch
You go
then.
ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
I don't understand her. She seems
Well,
just
dear,
a little bit
this should be
creepy
enough
at
to live
times.
for
The way
3
she's
days.
like really
Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first,
likes
so
us, you know.
nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all of this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
All right,
Uh-huh.
then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deardith.
yeah.
See?
Bye.
Oh, wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you
I
again?
thought that would be coming.
Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Uh-huh.
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Will she?
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
You do not know who the Pyro Archon is. So you're definitely not from around here then, huh? Ooh, abyss monsters.
This order, they're here. But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away.
Yeah, at some pace.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch
You
of
don't
Abyss
see
Order
them.
thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves?
Is there some sort of, like, dimension thing going on here?
Down, just so they can't pose a threat to
Like,
the
she's in
tribes.
kind of a different dimension, so she's seeing different things type thing? Oh, yeah, we're doing our thing.
Woohoo! All done. Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can't. I can see, but they're Deirdre can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Ia. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take care.
I am none the wiser as to what is going on in this part, this act. Where is my HP gone again? Oh, no, I didn't replenish it. My bad. Why am I walking? It's 1,000 meters away. Mistress of the... I'm just going to stop at this a minute because that bleed. I just want to replenish my HP. Ah, that's better. Right. Masters at the Night Wind. If they're running away, then it would be an indication that the Masters of the Night Wind are pretty on top of stuff.
Hey, Ansan, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
The front line has collapsed.
Huh?
Huh?
But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Oh, feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start.
Yeah.
But this...
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time. What one person? Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls.
I
Wielded
see.
an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated. I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person, and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Ian-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that
I'm
we
not
know
putting
this
two and two
person.
together here.
Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Oh, Dainsleif, right?
Dainsleif!
Yeah, that would make sense. Because no one really knows about Dainsleif too much. He's a bit of an oddball. And he will be fighting the Abyss Order. And he will be very powerful. Yeah, that makes sense. About time he turned up. He can offer some answers for us. Seeming as this girl clearly has some sort of Khanrian knowledge. Hello, Dainsleif. Were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dave.
He's not voice acted.
Yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, This is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind
Why is he
him,
not
Ian-san. He
beard?
always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite alright. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite
I hope they're
clear
not
that
changing
he meant no
Dainsleif's
offense,
voice
and I am
actor
still
unless they've done
delighted to make
something
his acquaintance.
bad, obviously.
Anyway, since you're old friends,
Who's
I'll leave you to
I
catch
quite
up for now.
enjoyed
Take
Dainsleif's
your
voice
time.
actor. I think they suited the role very well.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff
I
to
just
do
know
anyway,
that
right?
sometimes
Since
when
this
they're not
war
VA'd,
isn't
it can be an
exactly
indication
over.
they're about to
See
change
you
their
later,
VA.
Ian-san.
It doesn't mean I'm going to have to stand in as the voice actor for Dainsleif, so I'm sorry.
Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
Jansan? Yes, I will remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. Fine, since you helped break the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Natlanese, their odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I'm none the wiser. I can only assume they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence, for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could have ever anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we can do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
Does Dane even know about that? So he's here in person. Unsurprising given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably her brother.
Hold on. That girl called him the Savior?
Yeah, that's right. There's something that...
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. And not just that. It referred to your brother then too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense.
Wait, wasn't her brother called the Prince, though? Where did this savior thing come from?
Well, when he was first granted the title of prince, the Vinster king and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming the might that he would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if, with him there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Saviour was the celebratory title given to the prince by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster's king's lust for power.
Huh. Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
Is that why Aether is so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he's failed as Conria's saviour? That certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she is descended from pure-blood Conrians affected with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how her people retained their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the Hulk golden-haired savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
If she can provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it. But we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. I'm having fun voicing Dainsleif. Right, wait until the following day between 8 and 10. Sure, buddy. We can do that. Meow. Let's go straight for 8. You know, let's be time conscious. As Dainsleif says, time conscious. We must pounce. Strike while the iron's hot. Good morning. It is the next day. It's space on time. Let's talk to Dainsleif. Let's talk to myself, the voice actor for Dainsleif. I could just use that TP point. I was doing a little bit of research on the banners, and I realised that Chaska's rerun coming up is going to be her third run so far. Sitlali's had 2, so I'm wondering if Sitlali might crop up in the next few patches somewhere. I have to be aware of that one and make sure I have some Primo Gems saved. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and the Yansan discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
You're here.
I have to not put it on auto, because if I have to voice over Dainsleif, the auto will do it so quickly that I won't be able to actually voice it.
We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan.
Oh yeah?
After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City?
City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all!
Yes, Paimon! To war! You didn't like the war, Paimon. So why are you saying this now?
Maybe we'll find your brother there too!
Maybe?
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsliff. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the
Dainsliff's going to
cards
go
for
off doing it
us.
himself in a minute. He's going to lose patience. Very well. Then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Godson.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsliff.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I mean, he's not Latinese, so he doesn't have a responsibility to do
I
so.
admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements.
That's true.
Mr. Dainsliff, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's
Oh,
waiting
no.
for you to say something,
Oh
Traveler.
god. Here we go.
For a
Fine,
second
I'm
there,
coming.
Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Right, it's time to go off with Dainsliff and do our thing. I'm changing my party because that's the wrong button. I'm changing my party because I want my Hu Tao back. I'm having Hu Tao withdrawal symptoms. Give me my Hu Tao. Come on. That's better. Right, Cinder City. Good job I unlocked this location's map, because I wouldn't have been able to travel to this this place. Let me just get my viewpoint. Ah, beautiful. Ooh, okay. Assault the Abyss Order Stronghold. I'm going to have a lot of voiceover to do.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
It looks pretty abyssy, doesn't it? Abyssy? Abyssy? All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may not be the first chance I've ever had. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your brother again, even better. Let's go!
Boom. In this battle, Dainsliff will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out the obstructions that bar your path. The swordsmanship Dainsliff has mastered as the Carnian Court Guard captain allows him to easily SP? The weakness, I don't know what that word is, in opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant of their weaknesses, allowing him to also destroy their void wards. Okay then, can I do this without... Yeah, that's a party setup, not a transform into a random bird. Wait, so I can actually play as... Oh. Oh my god, I launched Dane at them! Wait, that's so cool! Let's just whittle you down with, what can we sting you with? And... Who needs Dainsliff? Who needs Dainsliff when you have Hu Tao? Which reminds me, I want to make an update to my Hu Tao build. That's such a cool effect on Dainsliff's name, by the way. Go, Dane, go! Oh. Dane, you got it wrong.
Stabilize.
I just got my energy sapped. Oh, annoying monsters. I don't like having my energy taken away from me. It's not fair. I find it really sad. I remember doing these things. Oh. I remember when I struggled to defeat these things. And now, they're really silly. Can I dame them? Can I dame them? No.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Ansan. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Suits me. I'm not going to totally keep up with what he's saying because, well...
Take it easy.
Oh my god, this energy sapping is pretty brutal.
Fun's over.
I'm not getting my cancels correct.
Solidify. The truth shall set you free.
Will it now? How about I say no? I hate your stupid barrier. I hate your stupid barrier. It's stupid. Covenant of the ouch. The rare time you'll see me Kokomi ult. I very rarely use Kokomi ult these days. Oh. That was a misclick. Flop. Hold on, I'm waiting for the 5 to come up. 5. Thank you, Dainsliff. Adult.
Busted.
Look at that vape though. Woohoo! They are tough. They are a lot tougher, I feel, than the first 5 acts of Natlan. This is really awkward fighting on the steps. Can we not fight on the steps? Can we not fight on the steps? Come on, up here.
Gather.
Hold the line.
Up. Thank you. Oh, so much better. Not getting caught on steps anymore. Let's do this. Let's do 5. Dainsliff turns up, does that. Let's all... I'm not getting my dash cancel for it. Oh my god.
The relentless spectre that haunts us. The abyss is all present. It's futile to resist it.
There we go. Oh, you are no match for me and my hotel. This Dainsliff ability is quite powerful. We'll just heal some people up a second while this jellyfish does its thing. I like that on these paths now they're actually giving you healing. This is a really big door. Well, hello there. Who are you? Purple being.
Twilight Sword Dainsliff. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsliff. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak.
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours. At least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won. Or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our prince has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction.
Oh boy.
And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? He used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Nightwind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover?
It would seem so.
Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Danslith, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
If this is true, this allows us to actually visit, quote-unquote, New Conria. Unlocks a whole other region for story. What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium.
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove.
True.
Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Conria has indeed been revived, as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable
Was
risk,
I correct?
but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
With the whole thing that was going on with that girl, she could see certain monsters, we couldn't. We could see certain monsters, she couldn't, until we touched. I mentioned, could it be some sort of different dimension or whatever? Could it be that Conria, New Conria, is in exactly the same place as Natlan, but in a different reality? Or dimension? I also vaguely remember seeing Aether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. Right. I can't see monsters yet. Deirdre has something to do with this.
Monsters that Deirdre could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact.
Let's interpret
According
everything.
to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Nightwind,
Many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even settling down to meditate.
I think the conclusion is Deirdre, but...
The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with the Yansan and Sitlali. This isn't their usual style.
Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Deirdre. If she's Khaenri'ahn, like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Khaenri'ah that he speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Deirdre has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. That notion that Khaenri'ah has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. Oh boy. Dane! Oh boy.
Quietly now.
I have no energy on Yelan. That's not going to work. He's pyro resistant. Okay. Cock me up. Dane. The way he just sort of walks in and does 160k damage casually. Energy. Bang. Baptiste. Bang. Whoosh. Oh, pyro resistance again. Oh, I shouldn't have switched my team. Dane. Dane kind of hits though. Holy. You like that, buddy? I'm too good for you.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Deirdre is the only potential lead we have. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Khaenri'ah, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Khaenri'ah could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Let me guess, Aether's about to turn up. Oh. Wait. I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality struck you too, then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Danelith. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Huh. Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Right then. Well, I guess we'll lead into it. Or not.
Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Carnia, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little. What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily have blamed the Prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them, but he was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd have never expected you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sir Telogi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely.
It's a bit like what we were going through with the captain and Mavwika about the fate of Natlan. Like, if you destroy all of the memories and the ley lines and all that, and rebuild them anew, people become an entire other person entirely, even if their physical form still exists the same.
I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria we once called a home.
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, the Carnoia we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes. Countless memories of Carnoia flood. All the sights and memories and feelings, everything etched into the heart and mind, are gradually brought back to the forefront. Simply recalling everything he seems to take a long, long time. You need to leave that up for longer, Genshin, please.
Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate? What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conria from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So the loom of fate is running as we speak? And the so-called meditation your members have been performing? Its purpose was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall...
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down?
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal. To lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps, but that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Well. Oh, Gainy boy played right into their hands. No TP there. I guess I can. That's really lazy, but I can. I almost fell down that hole. Why is she up there?
Great! She's still here!
Why is she just standing on the edge of a cliff? It's kind of ominous. Especially a windy cliff. Oh. No more voice acting for me. They all have their voice actors. Ooh. Oh, just had a cutscene. Oh my goodness. Is that Conria being rebuilt? Holy, what? What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? I can put auto back on. Is this where Deirdre is right now? So she really is.
Not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland?
Deirdre.
No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I
True.
still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
That's a brave thing to hand over.
Huh? What is it?
Huh? If this is her future, if this is her fate, is she the Archon? I don't know. Huh? Should I have kept it? I don't know what the right move was. What was that?
So that's
my.
what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Deirdre, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
Holy. She hoped she hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead, the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end?
Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So, I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan's space-time.
Yeah.
That superimposition is what allowed you and Diridith to cross paths.
That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this?
After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
Your memory memories were erased?
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me.
And why do you want to speak to the heavenly principles? I don't know why. The way you're talking just doesn't sound like you at all. Aether, this whole thing, your plan, why does it have to do with us? I don't know why Lumine isn't voice acted. All along, it's only ever been about us, nor is Aether. Goodbye, Lumine. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. Holy. This is going to be a face-to-face meeting with Aether that we actually can remember, even if it is
Our
500
hero
years
back.
apart.
Everyone's been waiting for you.
Hello, Janssen.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
Oh. There's no way!
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
What an entrance, Silali.
You met your brother? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else.
Yes.
So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry
Bit of a
about.
hollow victory, if I
Don't
may
you
say.
agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
I wasn't paying attention to what I just pressed.
Eon-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Ooh, information heavy. Oh, it's the cliff. I just approached it from a different angle and didn't understand. We're getting a lot more information about Ganya now. And we're actually getting, like, confrontations with Aether, even if they are time periods apart. Which is something that we didn't get in the early days. And Aether mentioned that... he mentioned your journey will begin anew when we meet at the end. Now the end, we've always kind of had this thing, this idea that it will be Conria because of the trailer that outlined all of the regions. Never outlined Nor Cry, but it was Skejnaya, then Conria. It was all the acts. But it's always the question I've posed. Genshin will eventually reach Conria. When you reach Conria, when you get the answers, when the story of the Traveler comes to a conclusion in Conria, what happens next? And that's the first time I can think of that we've ever had the game touch upon a journey beyond the one we're on now. Interesting. When you think about it, even if we go to, I don't know what's within Not Cry, don't get me wrong, but if we go Not Cry, Skejnaya, beyond Skejnaya's Conria, so that's only 2 years of real time? And we're knocking on the door of the end? Before you know it, you've fallen asleep, drowning in a myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time it sends you into a deep sleep, where sweet dreams await. Chapter 5, Act 6, complete. A space and time for you. Oh, that is the end of Natlan. That is the end of Chapter 5. This wonderful, wonderful place. I have had so much fun in Natlan. I've not even explored all of it. Barely any of it, to be honest. We've only done the Archon quest. There's plenty of exploring for me to do. There's plenty of stuff up in that volcano. I've got to complete my reputation with the various clans because I really want those wings. So there's a lot for me to do outside of videos, you know, all of this stuff. But beyond that, we are now catching up with the present day. Hoot Owl, are you done? Thank you. We have been through, if I show you, we started off Meow. Way back when I was not recording this, obviously. We started off in Mondstadt. We've been through it all. Liyue, fighting incredible stuff in Liyue, and we actually did come face to face with Aether at the end of Liyue. First time we met Danelith in Chapter 1, Act 4. On to Inazuma, where we met Ayaka, Raiden, Kazuha, Yaimiko, Kokumi, where we fought Signora. Signora died at the hands of Raiden's Shogun. Sumeru, we met Ahaitham. So many people. Up to obviously Nahida, the Archon. We met the Wanderer. We fought the Fatui Harbingers, the Doctor. Moving on into Fontaine, where we very quickly met the incredible Archon Fiorina. Focalors is her full name. People like Navia. I was, yes, a little bit of a fugitive for a little while. Tartak did show up for a little bit in that as well. I kind of forgot about that. Linne, Focalors, this Masquerade of the Guilty, this ending part of Fontaine was magnificent. Absolutely lovely. And bedtime story, paralogism. On to Natlan, where we met Mualani, Kachina, Chaska, Jilanin, Mawika, Yan-san, Kimchi. No, I wasn't ever going to forget Kimchi. Natlan has been a ride. That is an amazing view. That's an amazing photo. But now Natlan has indeed come to an end. That is the end of Natlan. 6 acts. It's been, I think, the longest or equally longest. Do we have 6? Yeah, we kind of had 6 in Fontaine because we have bedtime story. Carnria, we now know, is in the process of being rebuilt. Its ley lines have been rebuilt. And now all Aether has to do is find a location for the physical Carnria. And Carnria will return. And no doubt that will be our last stop. But before that, we've got a couple of things to do. There's the elephant in the room that is Snezhnaya. We cannot expect a nice welcome when we get to Snezhnaya, but before we get to Snezhnaya, we go to Nodcry, where, according to Mavawika, in the Song of the Welkin Moon, we will once again face off against the Doctor, which is sure to be quite the intense battle because it was in Sumeru. It'll be interesting to see what plan the Doctor is hatching this time. The Song of the Welkin Moon is still going on. It is on Act 8. I'm assuming there is going to be an Act 9 that comes out in the patch that comes out in a couple of days. This is going to be a long journey. But I'm going to do every act in videos. Every act will get its own video. If the acts are slightly longer than I want them to be, they may get multiple videos. But we move on to Nodcry next. The next Archon quest story video you will see will be the Song of Welkin Moon Prelude, the Journey Home. We will enter Nodcry and see exactly what's up. I've got a bunch of stuff to do in other regions, mainly Fontaine and Natlan. A lot to catch up on. A lot of exploration to catch up on, etc. But whoa, Natlan has been absolutely wonderful. And I can't wait to see what Nodcry has in store for us. And I can't wait to actually see. I'm sure we must be near the end of Nodcry, like patch-wise. So we will have a whole region to go through, and it is the longest region so far by a fair margin. So unless they've shortened the act lengths, because the act lengths in general in Natlan have been about 3 hours. This one's been shorter, but in general the main acts have been 3 hours. I don't know how long the acts will be in Nodcry. I'm assuming the same, so it will be a much longer chapter and much longer region in general. We'll see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But as Boo Cow is giving us a send-off. If you've liked this one, give it a like, subscribe if you are new, hit that bell notification icon to stay up to date with this series. Also, give it a like if you enjoyed my voiceover of Dancelith. I can officially put my application in to be Dancelith's new VA if you want. Give it a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification icon to stay up to date with all the story quests coming up, along with there's a few HSR videos in the works. Not sure about any other Genshin videos about story quests at the moment, because I won't be recording my Chaska pulls because Chaska's guaranteed, so there's not really much suspense in that. You might see that in a story quest video, but I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.